Keir Starmer's mental collapse, a royal resonance. In the hushed atmosphere of Westminster, an undercurrent of tension crackled through the air. Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, stood poised to deliver a speech that many had deemed pivotal to his political career. The stakes were high: his party's future, the nation's direction, and perhaps even whispers of royal favor hung in the balance. Yet, as he approached the podium, an unsettling air enveloped the room, leaving spectators and politicians alike on edge. As Starmer cleared his throat, a flicker of doubt crossed his face. Was it the weight of expectation? The scrutiny of the media? Or perhaps something more personal? The audience leaned forward, a collective breath held, waiting for the words that would define his moment. And then, it happened, a stutter, a falter, a moment that would echo through the halls of power. He began speaking about unity, yet his voice trembled, words tangling in a web of hesitation. The crowd shifted uncomfortably, eyes darting between each other, questioning if they were witnessing a breakdown or merely a lapse. Whispers erupted, "Is he okay? What's happening?" The tension escalated, the suspense thickening like fog rolling in over the Thames. Meanwhile, back in the opulent confines of Buckingham Palace, another narrative unfolded. Queen Elizabeth II, ever the stoic figure, watched the broadcast with her trusted advisors. A hint of concern flickered in her eyes as she considered the implications of Starmer's apparent distress. The monarchy had long been intertwined with politics, and the balance of power often hinged on the stability of those who stood in opposition. What if this moment shifted public perception? What if Starmer's collapse triggered a new political landscape? As Starmer's speech continued, the audience began to sense a change. He spoke of resilience, yet his body language betrayed him, hands clenched, eyes darting, a man grappling with unseen demons. Each pause felt like an eternity, each misstep a deeper plunge into uncertainty. What was he hiding? What lay beneath the surface? The questions swirled, igniting curiosity and concern. Suddenly, a gasp rippled through the crowd. Starmer stumbled, his voice cracking as he attempted to regain composure. Cameras captured the moment, social media exploded with reactions. Is this a meltdown? Is he fit to lead? The internet, in its relentless pursuit of drama, dissected every frame, every shaky breath. It was as if the world was holding its breath, wondering how this would play out. At the palace, the Queen convened an emergency meeting. Her advisors exchanged worried glances, aware that this incident could unravel years of political stability. What if the public lost faith in their leaders? What if chaos ensued? The royal family, known for their composed demeanor in the face of turbulence, felt the winds of change sweeping through the nation. They had seen political collapses before, they knew the ramifications could be severe. As Starmer reached the climax of his speech, a flicker of vulnerability broke through his carefully curated facade. "I stand before you not just as a politician, but as a human being," he declared, his voice trembling with emotion. "We all have moments of doubt, moments of fear." The audience leaned in, captivated by this raw honesty. Yet, as the words hung in the air, a new question surfaced: was this a moment of strength or a sign of weakness? In the weeks that followed, the fallout from Starmer's speech reverberated through the political landscape. Supporters rallied, claiming his honesty was a breath of fresh air, while critics seized the opportunity to question his leadership capabilities. The internet buzzed with speculation: would he bounce back, or was this the beginning of the end for his political aspirations? Behind the palace walls, the royal family monitored the situation closely. Each day brought new headlines, new narratives. The Queen, ever observant, understood the delicate dance of power and perception. What if the monarchy needed to intervene, to lend a hand in restoring faith in the political system? The royal family had always been a stabilizing force, but this time, the stakes felt higher than ever. As the weeks turned to months, a transformation began to unfold. Starmer, once seen as a fragile leader, began to emerge with a newfound resolve. He addressed his struggles openly, garnering unexpected support from across the political spectrum. The narrative shifted: no longer was he merely a man on the edge, but rather a symbol of resilience. Yet, as his popularity surged, an unsettling question lingered: what does this mean for the monarchy? Would the royal family need to adapt, to redefine their role in a rapidly changing political climate? The air was thick with anticipation, and viewers were left at the edge of their seats, eager to learn what came next. The saga of Keir Starmer had become more than just a political misstep, it was a reflection of the complex interplay between leadership, vulnerability, and the ever-watchful eyes of the monarchy. What would happen next in this unfolding drama? Only time would tell, but one thing was certain: this was just the beginning of a story that promised to captivate the nation.